Hello there from Six Flags Great Escape. This is a new park for me and I'm well excited to ride the Arrow roller coasters. There's a classic Arrow looping roller coaster, an Arrow mine train. Mark, you've been here before. What should we expect from this park today?
It's just not a typical Six Flags park. As we've seen walking up, it's not like, yeah, there's a bit of blacktop, but you can see like they've gone to like with the Western themes around. It's just a pleasant place. It's just a nice place to spend a few hours and ride some classic Arrows as well.
Yeah, so as well as the Arrow coasters, there is two wooden coasters, I believe, Mark, an old one and a newish one.
Yeah, so you've got the Bobcat, which is a little gravity group with a pre-cut track on it.
Yeah.
Great little coaster. And you've got the classic one as well. I believe it's Comet, I think it is.
Yeah.
Top of my head. At the far end, and that is, genuinely is a great coaster.
Excellent. So just a quick mention to the staff as well, because this morning we, well, not Mark, but me and Chris had to sort out a Six Flags pass issue, but we went straight to guest services and literally like 2 minutes later, all sorted, on you go, have a great day. We love your accents, thanks for coming to this park, which is nowhere near anything else. So straight away, that nice feeling of just nice customer service, which is not, you don't get that in a lot of theme parks. Sometimes you go to a guest services in the morning and they kind of can't get rid of you quick enough. Well, she was really helpful. So also with me and Mark, we've got Andy.
Hi.
Excited to be at another Six Flags park, Andy?
Yes. Third one this trip already.
I thought you could say overall, you've definitely done more than that.
Oh yes. I don't think I've got many to go, to be honest. Mexico?
Yeah, got a couple more to do.
Yeah, not many. Getting there. I will get them all done.
Good stuff.
All looking forward. Again, classic Arrows. Really looking forward to that.
Excellent.
Which way it goes, we'll wait and see.
They're going to be great. Arrow was great, or were great.
The last few I've done have been good.
They got everything right, Arrow, nothing wrong. So also we've got Chris and Graham.
Hello.
Excited to be back in America, Chris.
Oh yes, it's been a long time coming, this trip.
Yeah.
The months have gone slow and fast at the same time, and now we're stood in upstate New York, up in the mountain, up in the hills and the forest, and yeah, it's a beautiful location. It should be a fantastic day.
Yeah, absolutely. I just want to mention that this guy's like sent me a WhatsApp voice message every day for the last 6 months with a countdown to this trip, so he's been a little bit excited. And we've got Graham at the back there. You excited to do some Arrows, mate?
I love my Arrows, but like I've said to you before, I've got no aspirations for today because I've done no research whatsoever, so I'm taking it as it comes. But the Arrows are going to be a welcome. Yeah, I've not done one for a few weeks at least, a big one I think was the last time. So yeah, really looking forward to it.
Good stuff. So, you two are about to experience the most thrilling and exciting ride of your life. It is the Iron Brew. Sorry, no, it's not the Iron Brew Revolution. It just looks like it. It's Steam Demon, an Arrow looping roller coaster that really does look like Iron Brew used to at Blackpool Pleasure Beach. But yeah, time to go and do a classic Arrow coaster first, because where else would you start the day? So I've taken 3 rides on Steam Demon. How many did you do? Was it 2 or 1?
One.
One.
I mean, I've done it before, so.
Yeah, true. You enjoy it?
Yeah, it's a great coaster. It's like
Yeah.
I said, you should come to Great Escape because classic Arrow runs really well.
Yeah.
It's just a good fun layout, and you know what? They're not going to be around forever, unfortunately. So you've got to make the most of them while they're here.
Yeah, absolutely. So I actually did 2 goes in the back row. We did the first one, and then there was no one in the air gate, so they were like, stay on if you want. So Yeah, absolutely. And I actually thought it was better at the back than the front for some reason. But yeah, really fun coaster, proper classic Arrow, and that is what we came here for. So, Andy, what did you think?
It's okay.
Okay.
Okay. Enjoyed the front, liked the back, the middle, ouch. That last one just hurt my shoulders.
Yeah.
But it is one of the better ones of that form. So yeah, still enjoyed it, well worth coming for.
Yep.
But in the middle was a bit too rattly for me.
Well, we got Chris, who also did 3.
Yes.
What did you think?
A lot smoother nearer the back. We done the first row, so actually this isn't too bad, and then done the front row, and that was a different experience. Some of the transitions were rather janky, as they say, but overall I've done worse, but it's just nice to get on a classic more than anything.
Absolutely. So I don't know where we're going next, because the other Arrow coaster, which is just over there somewhere, can't see, it's too sunny. It looks like the big one, a Magnum XL, had a child, and it turned out to be a mine train, but unfortunately it's closed. So that's one Arrow coaster we won't be doing today. So over to Mark, what are we doing next?
I reckon we had to get a drink on the way to Comet.
Yeah, is that Woody?
Classic Woody, far end, so it's out on its own, so
yeah,
head that way.
Looks like we got a plan. We have taken 3 rides on Comet, 2 at the back row and 1 near the front of the train, and it's absolutely fabulous. It's full of airtime, it's got whippy corners, fun drops. It's exactly what I like in a wooden roller coaster. It's not the best ride in the world, and it's not a terrible ride, but for me it's a good advert for actually looking after wooden roller coasters and not taking the easy way out with steel track or converting them into RMCs. Okay, it's got a hybrid structure. It's got steel supports, wooden track, PTC, wooden coaster trains, but it runs like a proper wooden coaster, and you feel every little bump and movement in the track, but it's not rough, it's not uncomfortable. It's just a damn good roller coaster with some really good airtime moments. Now, Andy doesn't quite agree, so I'll bring Andy in first. What did you think then?
Don't get me wrong, it's still a good Woody. It's just not quite there for me. I don't know what it is. I felt the shape was a bit draggy. Yeah, there's airtime there and everything, but if I compare it like to Shiver Me Timbers, where you're floating over them, it's absolutely brilliant. The Cyclone, absolutely love that. It's good, but there's just something not quite there for me.
Just something quite like missing from it.
Yeah, the airtime, you're getting it, but it's more like it's dropping quick and you're getting it that way rather than floating over the top. There's just something there,
yeah,
small niggling. I can't put my finger on it. It's good, don't get me wrong there, but it's just not quite there for me. I did enjoy it.
It's worth sort of like us mentioning at this point as well, we are extremely lucky in terms of how many wooden coasters that we've actually ridden around the world. Like, Andy's done a lot more coasters than me, but I've still done a lot of coasters. I'm not far off doing 600 around the world, so we are in a lucky sort of position where we can talk about many different experiences. And like yesterday, we went on the Cyclone at Coney Island Luna Park. That was brilliant.
Oh, fantastic.
I've not done it for 6 years. It was like just like being back in 2019 when we went on it the first time all over again. It was just so much fun. So to do that and then do this today, it's kind of like, how do you even rank a wooden coaster anymore? Or how do you even rank a steel coaster anymore?
Yeah, it is getting difficult the more and more that you do.
Yeah.
Like, so I'll hit 900 on this trip.
Yeah.
So the wider you go, the more you do, the harder it's getting.
Yeah.
To sort of decipher, it's little things that are coming into it now.
Let's bring Mark in. told us it was going to be the best ride in the park. Let's see if he still thinks that.
Alright, but it is an incredible coaster. It really, really is. It's just, like I say, it's a great advert for just preserving some classic coasters, because, you know, you come here and it's not the biggest or the best, but it's just a lot of fun, and you know what, you could just lap it. You could literally sit on that thing all day, and obviously, like Andy mentioning about like Shivering Timbers, and you know, when you look at the likes of that, look at the likes of Voyage, but you're talking coasters that have been built near enough, like I think Shivering Timbers was 98.
Yeah.
Voyage is in 2000. You're talking, this is like
1948.
Yeah. So it's like, it's good to experience like what they had then and how it's progressed now, and that's how I look at coasters. And it's like, yeah, is it as good as say Voyage? No. Is it as good as El Toro? No. But it's just a lot of fun, and it really is a great advert for preserving classic wooden coasters, as they should be, full of wood.
Yeah, exactly. And obviously the irony is not lost on that comment that we know it's got a steel structure, but the actual track is wooden, and that makes the difference. Like for example, the Voyage, steel supports, wooden track, rides like a woody. If you start putting steel track on wooden coasters, they're not wooden coasters anymore, and they're ruined. And if you'd like more thoughts on that, please do check out our podcast we did recently. I'll link it in the screen somewhere. Right, let's get some more opinions, if we can actually prize some people off the ride. So we said we were going to get some opinions, but they're all just re-riding it. Did he enjoy it this time, or is he still blaming his shoulder?
No, I preferred the front. Much nicer. Yeah, preferred the front. I never said it was bad. It is a good one, but a little bit quicker.
Here's a man that really liked it.
I've just had 8 goes.
8 goes?
Yeah, and my 54-year-old body is not hurting one little bit, so that's a seal of approval, that. Time.
There you go.
And speed, love it, brilliant.
Speed and power.
Speed and power, mate. What do you always say? Wood is good.
Mr. Chris.
Hello.
How is it?
Absolutely fantastic. For a ride that I just knew that was here and not seeing any layout or anything, it's fantastic. Absolute sleeper hit at this park, definitely. It's highly recommend.
Question is it oh yeah worthy? Oh yeah!
I mean, it was great. I mean, what, we did it 5 times in a row without getting off at the end there, so yeah, definitely worth a trip here just for this.
You like it?
Incredible, yeah, really good. Yeah, when you told us to stay on, I wasn't going to say no. So, yeah.
Yeah, and then we couldn't get you all off it.
Well, you know, when there's empty seats, what are you going to do?
Take some beating, is that?
There's an empty station, so we're going again. That's what we're going to do.
Yes.
So if you ever play on Planet Coaster and you get one of those scenarios where you've got to, like, you know, build a roller coaster and then just put a water park in the middle of the park, that's this place. Or, well, most American theme parks. But yeah, it's really random that Comet, what we've just done, is literally right at the back of the park, surrounded by a water park that literally nobody's using. Anyway, we are now off to the more modern wooden roller coaster here from the Gravity Group, the Bobcat. So we did Bobcat, it's on 2 trains. It did take a bit of a while, about 15 minutes. What did you think, Mark?
I don't mind it. I wish they didn't have them trains on it, because I don't think they're overly comfy in a way, but overall, I think it's a solid addition to this park. It's a wooden coaster, people love it. It's the biggest queue we've had all day, you know, and I don't mind it. Like, I prefer like the Gravity Cruise to be that size,
Yeah.
rather than the bigger ones, because I can stomach the Timberliner trains on these. Anything bigger, I'm not enjoying it the same. But pre-cut track on it, I think it's okay.
So I think like the layout of it is really good for like a family coaster, low height restriction, layouts. It's short, but it's good. But the trains, for me, they just kill it. Like, they're really uncomfortable. Like, wooden coasters traditionally have seats with padding on them. But for some reason, on the Timberliners, there's like no decent padding. So every little bump or like jank in the track, and you really feel it, probably more than you should do. So somehow, in my opinion, Comet, the Woody from the 1940s, is actually more comfortable than the Woody from 2024. I don't know. Anyway, let's get Andy's thoughts while he's here, the bag man. Everyone's on the rapids, you've got the bags.
Yeah, I'll stay dry and carry the bags, no problem. I thought it was okay. As you, I prefer Comet.
Yeah.
I found the rumble sort of all the way going through. Basically, I think you made a comment about a shopping trolley going down Cobble.
Yeah, like as we were coming off the ride, I was probably over exaggerating a little bit, but I said it was basically like driving down one of the like streets in Edinburgh, where you got all the cobbles put in a shopping trolley.
So I don't know whether it was a trains build or whatever. Layout, good little layout, bit short for me for a Woody. I felt them a little bit longer than that. The trains, they're okay, but I do prefer aesthetically and ride the older style trains like on Comet or any other sort of, you know, old Woody. I do prefer to ride them and sit in them. You know, that train doesn't belong in that.
No. I honestly think like those trains would work really well on a hybrid coaster.
Yes,
although I say that, and then you think about Mindblower, they don't work on that very well either. I just don't.
Works on Mindblower.
No, that's true. I just don't think they're a very good train design. I really don't, because I actually think, from a wooden coaster point of view, I think it's got a really good layout, Bobcat, and it probably, well, it doesn't feel rough. It's just the trains are uncomfortable.
Yeah, it's just the vibration. There's also really good airtime on it as well. You know, that, enjoyed all that, it's just a weird vibration.
Yeah. Anyway, so obviously me, Andy and Mark somewhere, where's he gone, over there, are doing this review, which currently means everyone else is queuing for the Rapids. There is also a log flume here, which we're hopefully going to do later on, but for now, we're going to wait it out for the Rapids with everyone else on it, and after that we'll probably head to the S&S Shot Tower and Drop Tower. I think it's called Swatch or something. I have no idea. Sasquatch, there we go, Mark sorted it out. But yeah, that's where we'll be going next, after the Rapids. But first, here's a look at the Rapids. Well, I do promise you that they are in the queue for the Rapids, but currently they're sending empties round, so I don't know if there's a breakdown or something else is going on, but we were just commenting as well off camera, they're quite well themed. I mean, they're not got like Disney or Universal style theming, but they've got a little bit of theming and it just adds to the attraction. Yeah, Rapids ain't going to happen anytime soon, unfortunately. Next up is going to be Sasquatch, which is 2 S&S tower rides. One is a shot tower and one is a drop tower. It would appear that today only the drop tower is open, which is all good with me. We had an eventful ride on Sasquatch because we actually got loaded onto the drop side and it lifted up ready to take us to the top, and then they brought it back down, came and told us all that there was an issue with it and put us on the shot side. So we ended up doing the shot tower version of it rather than the drop tower. So I could compare it to like Launchpad and Cliffhanger back in the UK. It's not quite as good as those, and I would have rather have done the drop side. However, it was still really good fun. It's actually got the old style restraints on it, so it's got the secondary seatbelt rather than the new style ratchet restraints. So the gondola is a lot lighter, so you get a lot more airtime at the top, but the launch wasn't very powerful. But all in all, it was a lot of fun. Now, talking of fun, everyone has now gone on a powered car ride, so this should be interesting to watch. How was it?
That was absolutely brilliant.
Yeah.
Something different for these sort of family rides that you can drive yourself. You've got the tunes going on, and it's different ones all the way through. You've got the horn. That was fantastic.
Enjoy it?
Oh, fantastic. It was like a bit of a mini group takeover, that. It's like they got various different American cars there. They just can put the different shells over the top of them to mix it up a bit. Yeah, fantastic. This area has just got a different feel to it compared to the other park, a bit more lively music. So yeah, fantastic.
Graham's living a dream, living the dream.
Well, I nearly lived the dream, but I didn't get the car with the flames on that. I think that one there.
Oh no.
I wanted that car, but it was good. That just kind of brings it down a little bit, doesn't it, after doing something like that. So.
Oh yeah! Next up, we're going to do Desperado Plunge, which is a traditional log flume type ride, and we need it because we're all absolutely boiling. We're coming to the end of our day here at Six Flags Great Escape. Has it been great, Andy?
Yeah, it's been a good day.
Yeah.
Quite an enjoyable park, not your typical Six Flags
Nope.
park. The bit of theming and that round it, it's really enjoyable, nice atmosphere. Like the sort of ghost town with the Wild West sort of theming round it, and then you've got these little, I don't know what you call them, sort of half-size houses,
Yeah.
playhouses, there's themed on characters and that all round. You can go in, the kids can play in it. I thought that was a really nice touch.
Yep.
The rides, a lot of nostalgia with Old Arrows, Old Woody, enjoyed them. The park's clean,
Yep.
staff seem friendly. Overall, nice park.
Highlight?
Oh,
Gotta be Stephen Demon, surely.
that was good. I enjoyed that. These arrows aren't going to be around forever, so I really enjoyed that. And I enjoyed the little hot rods.
Yeah, that was fun to watch.
That was a little bit of fun. Just a simple wee electric car, but that was fun. It's pity we never got on the boomerang and the other arrows.
Yeah.
That's the only downfall for today.
Yeah, it's worth mentioning, because we've not actually mentioned this at all in the video, that there has been a couple of rides closed. Like Andy says, the Vekoma Boomerang closed and the Arrow Mine Train Canyon Blaster closed, but all in all, I can't say it's taken anything off the day for me.
Oh, it's been a good day.
So we're going to swap over the film extras now, and let's bring Chris in.
Fantastic day,
Yeah.
from start to finish, for a park that it's basically in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
And when it was put on the table to actually come here, without like a standout major ride that everyone know about, what you have here is you've got nostalgia from your Arrows to your new Bobcat.
Yeah.
Park was clean, fresh, tidy, staff were brilliant. So on the whole, it's been a very, very good day. Vlog flume was decent as well. So
The vlog flume was good. Favourite thing of the day, mate?
Steam and Demon not hurting.
Yeah.
To be fair, the first couple of rides we had on that it was surprisingly good. To the front, it was a different experience. It's a bit headbangy, etc. But surprise of the day was definitely Comet. From a ride that I didn't know anything about, they took the hills well. The airtime was there, and yeah, fantastic day.
So how's your day then, Graham?
I've had a cracking day. It has been a great escape from the hustle and bustle of New York yesterday.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's my first Six Flags park, so really enjoyed it. Better theme than I thought it would be, but I've been told that some Six Flags parks aren't as well themed as this.
Yeah, don't get used to it.
No, so I'm going to see tomorrow probably what the other half's like, and over the next 2 weeks. But yeah, I've had a really good time.
What has been your favourite coaster or ride?
Comet by a mile.
Yeah.
The wooden coaster at the back, absolutely fantastic. I rode it 8 times on the bounce, didn't even hurt, love it.
Been a great day, really is. It's not, like I say, it's not your typical Six Flags park. This it is one of them where you just come and you can just have a great day. It's just a friendly atmosphere. The staff are great. It's pleasant. What I mentioned to you is like it's got the arrows. What like you think? what else is there? But overall, it's just a genuinely nice place to come and spend some time in. Comet's phenomenal. I kept that on the download, that was great. So you just come for the arrows, knowing like, hopefully you'd like Comet. But honestly, like, it's great. It's one of them, like, would I come back in the future? I would make a trip around it. But if I was going from like New York up to Montreal or vice versa, I'd nip in for a few hours, have a lap on Comet, have a lap on Steaming Demon, and just enjoyable rest break.
Yeah, absolutely. I think sometimes what you got to think about with these parks is, if you go expecting not to like it, or you think, oh, I don't like the look of this park, but I'm going to go anyway, then you're not going to enjoy it. Sometimes when you come to somewhere like this that you literally have never been to and you don't know anything about, you've got to keep an open mind. I've just thought this was going to be like any other Six Flags park, but I didn't do a lot of research because I wanted to be surprised by everything that was around the rides. I knew what rides were here, I didn't know what the walkways were going to look like, and straight away you walk in the park, there's nice rock work, there's nice music, there's friendly staff, there's characters. It's like, oh, this isn't the usual Six Flags experience. And sometimes you just got to think about, right, this isn't a park with Universal's budget or Disney's budget, so they're not going to have their kind of budget for theming. They're going to do it within their means, and they've done a great job of that, I think.
Yeah, I agree with that. Like, obviously, Six Flags only operate this park; they don't actually own it. So, you know what they've done, they've worked it in. Well, like you say, like the Wild West area, it's just done nicely. It's not over the top. It's not like millions and millions of pounds, but it's just a nice place to spend some time.
Absolutely. So my highlight of the day, Steaming Demon. It's got to be. It's an Arrow. Look, there it goes now. Arrow coaster, vertical loop, corkscrews. Wasn't too rough. I love the Arrow coasters. They are a dying breed. There's not many of them left. They're going to just keep disappearing year after year. So when there's an opportunity to come and do them, then I'm going to do them. And I'm so glad that I've got on one of them today. Obviously didn't get on Canyon Blaster, but it's what it is. Anyway, it looks like everyone else is hungry, mate. They're like staring at us off camera. So we're going to wrap this up. If you have enjoyed this video, please do hit the like button. It's a little thumbs up below. Please comment, please subscribe. Many thanks for watching. See you next time.